Next measure to reduce poverty is employment program. Under the employment program, there are many points stated. Okay, employment generation and poverty eradications are interrelated. Some important employment programs of poverty eradication are as under. First one among them is Integrated Rural Development Program, which is also known as in Savarna Jayanti Gram Swarojgar Yojana. During the sixth five-year plan, various agencies started different programs for rural poor. All these programs were merged in IRDP on 2nd October 1980. The main objective of Integrated Rural Development Program is to encourage poor families for self-employment so that they can get more income to raise above the poverty line. So this was a program started for in self-employment or to provide self-employment to poor families so that if the poverty prevails in the poor class family, they can raise above that. This program focused on few special groups which include small and marginal farmers, agricultural laborers and rural artisans. This way, IRDP program is known as an anti-poverty program. Just underline that it is also known as an anti-poverty program. Following programs were included in self-employment program. The first one among them is in IRDP, which is known as an Integrated Rural Development Program. Second one is training for rural youth and for self-employment. Third one is development of women and child in rural areas. Fourth one is Million Wells Scheme. Fifth one, supplying improved toolkit to rural artisans. Sixth one, Ganga Welfare Scheme. So these all programs were merged together. Okay, on 1st April 1999, IRDP and other programs integrated with it were merged and named as Savarna Jayanti Gram Swarojgar Yojana. So these all programs were merged together on 1st April 1999 and it was named as Swarna Jayanti Gram Swarojgar Yojana. Under the scheme in rural area, apart from development of small traders, self-help groups were also provided infrastructure facilities, technology, loan facilities, market for final goods to rural poor. So these are an important help provided like infrastructure facilities, loan facilities, then market where they can sell their goods produced, yes, technology help if they need it. So these are some of the help provided. Second is wage employment scheme. This program are part of strategy of poverty eradication and has multiple objective. This program has multiple objective. In wage employment scheme, focus was on the poor who did not have any source of income than physical work. They focus more on the labor who can only do physical work. This scheme do not only provide self-employment in the slack season but also provide employment during the flood, drought, scarcities and other natural calamities. Yes, slack seasons matlab कि not busy season. You know that rural people are mostly occupied during an agriculture sector. Rest of the agriculture season, rest of the season they are unemployed. So these program provide them employment after the agriculture work is over. Moreover, they also provide them employment during the flood, drought, scarcities, and some of the natural calamities that occurs. Under this scheme, infrastructure services developed in rural area. It is tried that laborers should get proper salaries. Yes, all the labor should get proper salary if they are employed somewhere or the other. And for the proper salary, they have and for proper wages and salary, some of the schemes like Jawahar Rojgar Yojana, employment assistance schemes were uh, introduced so that proper wages are paid to each and every labor. Next is Prime Minister Rojgar Yojana. The word itself suggests Prime Minister Rojgar matlab giving employment. Yes. In the decades of 19th, employment generation is organized sector was stagnant and in public sector negative growth was noticed. On the other hand, unemployment rate was rising faster. On this situation, Prime Minister Rojgar Yojana was started for self-employment with the objectives of starting ventures to provide employment to uneducated employed. It has been said that during the 19th century, all the organized sector like banking and all that, it was stagnant. It was not showing any growth. and even the public sector was showing a negative growth. During those days, on the one hand, unemployment was rising faster, whereas on this situation, Prime Minister Rojgar Yojana was started for self-employment by providing them or within objectives of starting ventures or in small enterprise to provide them employment for an educated unemployment. This is what an Prime Minister Rojgar Yojana means. Next is National Rural Employment Guarantee Act. In the year 2005, National Employment Guarantee Act was accepted with the objective of creating assets through public construction activities and to provide employment to one person per family of minimum 100 days to in rural and urban poor. Yes, it was an objective that each from one family at least one person should get employment and least 100 days out of 365 days. Both urban, rural as well as middle class families are included. And in year 2009, it was reformed and named as in Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act, which is also known as MGNREGA. Turn your page, go to page number 62. Next employment program is housing scheme. In India, still a majorities of the poor people dwell in semi-stable or temporary houses, which is known as in kacha houses and all that, with an objectives to provide proper dwellings to the poor. In the year 1985-86, Indira Gandhi Indira Awas Yojana was started for families who are living below the poverty line, that is, and scheduled caste and scheduled tribes, which is known as an ST and SC. Moreover, in the year 2013 and 14, Rajiv Gandhi Yojana was also implemented to improve the house of those who resides in the huts. In urban area also, poor people resides in slum where they are deprived of basic facilities like drinking water, toilets and electricity. Due to fast increasing problems of dwelling in urban area, from 25th June 2015 for urban poor, Prime Minister Awas Yojana was started. Housing schemes are important for dwelling purposes, but simultaneously they also creates employment. Okay, so this is an housing scheme for the poor people who are living below the poverty line, who lives in hut, who does not have proper proper dwellings are not there in a house. Or for all those them, Prime Minister Awas Yojana was started to provide proper housing and proper dwelling facilities. At the same time, employment was also created for the people. Next is Social Security Scheme. As a strategy to reduce poverty in India, various social security scheme was started. For worker of unorganized sector, from 9th May 2015, Atal Pension Scheme was started, in which monthly pension is to be paid to the people who are below above 60 years. Under the Prime Minister Security Scheme, for the people in the age groups of 18 to 70 years, accident insurance of 2 lakh was opened with a minimum premium of rupees 12. And Jeevan Jyoti scheme was also started within 2 lakh rupees life insurance policy at rupees 3300 yearly premium. To safeguard farmers from the crop failure, Prime Minister Fasal Bima Yojana was also started. So these are the social securities that at the time of the retirement also you can live a peaceful life in the society. These are some of the schemes started by our government. The next is Jan Dhan Yojana. Through financial inclusions to hit the root of poverty, an ambitious scheme, Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, was introduced. This scheme began on 28 August 2014, and on the very first day of the scheme, 1.5 crores accounts were opened. Till 8th January, the number increased to 12.58 crores, where investment of 10 crores 10,590 crores was generated. This was an account, Jan Dhan Yojana, where you can open an account within zero balance, but still on the first day 1.5 crores were open, and by the January 8th January 12.58 crores were open, and 10,590 crores of amounts was generated from this account. Features and importance of Jan Dhan Yojana. With the objective of increasing banking facilities per capita and reductions in regional inequalities, this Yojana was started, and the main purpose was that the subsidy given to the poor family by the government should directly go to the bank account. The biggest objective of this was that the people on the rural side who are still believing in an unorganized money market, to bring them all under the organized money market, inequalities can be reduced, and biggest point is that the subsidy which is to be given, like LPG subsidies or any other subsidy, should be directly given into the bank account. The main feature of this scheme is that bank account is open with zero balance, and after the 5 month of opening an account, an overdraft facilities of 5000 is available. After the 5 month you can get an overdraft facilities of 5000. Under this scheme, those who open account before the 26th January have also benefited with an लाइफ इंश्योरेंस पॉलिसी. जिसने 26 जनवरी से पहले ये अकाउंट खोला था उनको एक बेनिफिटेड है कि लाइफ इंश्योरेंस पॉलिसी भी कवर की गई है. Prime Minister Jandan Yojana is prominently a scheme for overall financial inclusions, whereas on the other hand, it hits directly on poverty by providing microfinance and banking facilities. क्योंकि बैंकिंग फैसिलिटीज़ क्यों दे रही है? क्योंकि जो भी पीपल अनऑर्गेनाइज मनी मार्केट के अंदर थे, दे ऑल केम अंडर द बैंकिंग फैसिलिटीज़. दे ऑल स्टार्टेड टेकिंग बैंकिंग फैसिलिटीज़, क्योंकि ज़ीरो बैलेंस के साथ उन्होंने अपना अकाउंट खोलवा दिया था. एंड माइक्रो फाइनेंस बाय प्रोवाइडिंग 5000 रुपीज़ overdraft after the 5 month of in opening. So this was your employment program to reduce in poverty. With this we end our chapter, and our topic is also covered, that is measure to reduce in poverty.